Hi there, welcome back. Pete and Grada here from the Purple House in Tasmania. Today we want to talk a little bit about how you can turn your health around, because many of our clients come to us in pain, their body isn't functioning and they have lost something, they're stuck. And the truth is, you don't think about good health till you've lost it, in the same way that we're taking a breath, breathing in and out all day long, so air goes into our bodies, and we don't realize it till, you know, if you're underwater somewhere, or if you're drowning, or till you suddenly can't take a breath. All you can think about is, how can I get air into my body? So we want to help you today. If you're in a situation where you feel like you're in pain, or you're cornered somewhere, you've lost some of your body functions, Caleb, Pete and I, we can help you get back on track very quickly. And today we want to give you some pointers. And
I always enjoy it if people come to me before they get aches and pains.
Yeah, that's good.
Because quite often we take everything for granted if we've got good health, and we wait until something happens before we see if our bodies are working properly. But we need to look at it before they stop working properly. And
before they break down.
I enjoy seeing people who come, they want to check whether their bodies are in or out of balance, and before it starts breaking down.
That's right.
But if it is breaking down, well and good, you can get it back on track quite simply and easily, because we are aimed at health. We're not aimed at illness or breakdown.
It's more natural for your body to heal quickly than to break down, like Peter said. That's right. So there is a saying, you are what you eat. You've probably heard people say that, you are what you eat, and stop eating rubbish, or you shouldn't be eating that. And to a point that is true. But Pete and Caleb, who do lots of cellular testing and testing of your digestion, they actually know that you are what you digest. So you could be eating the healthiest food in the whole world, grow everything organically and live a pristine lifestyle, and still something could be not working in your digestion. So whatever is on your plate doesn't reach your cells, and your energy levels are still not good. So Pete,
if we've had traumas in our life, in our childhood or whatever, and our body is stuck in
fight and flight,
and in the stress side of that automatic nervous system, we're not going to digest our food properly ever, because our body thinks
it's running away from a bear.
running away from danger, and the last thing it needs to do is digest food, and it cuts hydrochloric acid production in the stomach. It stops digestion, and if I tell people to, before their meal, just have a big drink, and then just
of water,
then just relax for 15 minutes. That water will be in your bloodstream in 15 minutes, and you have relaxed before you eat your food, because we need to be able to relax to get the digestive juices running properly to digest our food.
Also, you shouldn't be watching TV or read something disastrous, right? Or having terrible conversations while you eat.
Or eat on the run. That's
not
a ridiculous thing.
Yeah, that's right. So that is number one thing that will really break down your health, and also steal years of your life, right? Because we aim for helping you to have really, really good decades of your life after you turn 50 or 60. When sometimes people can slow down a little bit. But then what we find is then people's health start breaking down.
We also help clear those suppressed traumas and emotions that are keeping you from digesting your food
properly.
That's right.
The other day I had one of my regular clients who is 65, and she said to me she's way more flexible and free than she was like even 10 years ago. And that's not from doing any extra exercises or anything else. That's from having regular monthly healing sessions where I clear trauma from her tissues. And then the body is free to move around, she just feels free and light. And actually all my regular clients feel like that, and their bodies come back into balance. That's, by the way, I'm speaking for my clients, but Peter and Caleb...
I've had clients who haven't been able to sleep for days sometimes, or nights, and they come and shift a few little things, and 15 minutes later they're snoring their head off on the bed.
And Caleb had a client last week with frozen shoulder, walked in with a frozen shoulder and walked out without a frozen shoulder. So these are all perfectly normal everyday things in our clinic, just so you know, because we know exactly how to open the energy pathways in your body and clear the trauma. So trauma is energy that isn't your energy. It's foreign energy that was put into you in that moment of trauma, which could be like 30 years ago or 50 years ago. It's stuck in the subconscious mind, and it keeps your body stuck, literally. I mean, parts of your body keeps stuck in pain and stiffness, tension, frozen, all those kind of things happen. So we can clear that very quickly, because we've been doing this kind of work nearly for 30 years now. So we've seen it all, done it all. And before Pete was a health practitioner, in his early days, he worked in a hospital as a nurse and midwife for 20 years. So Pete has very solid training in the medical aspect of things as well, and trauma as well.
And not to forget, Grada got wiped out by a truck, and here she is sitting here, and you wouldn't realise that she had spinal nerve injury and about how many fractures? 50 odd fractures in her body, and the surgeon said she needed 2 double hip replacements in the next 10 years, and she's got no trouble with her hips whatsoever. So,
and I had spinal nerve damage, which is fully recovered. So for a couple of years I did have to have a colostomy bag and a catheter, but my nerves have repaired, and I'm like as normal as you can get.
So bodies repair. If you give your system the right things,
what it needs,
and get rid of the things that are keeping you in fright and flight and pain, then your body can do the work, and it'll stay well for many years.
Exactly. Even today, the world is very overwhelmingly stressful. People are living in uncertainty. We're definitely living in uncharted waters, aren't we? Like, everything is new and threatening and all the rest. So how do you keep your body in balance, and how do you keep your body steady and relaxed and also restful? So this is what Pete and I help you with, and Caleb as well. So we do encourage you to come for a session, check it out for yourself, or regular sessions would be even better. And then the absolute minimum that we do ourselves, and we've been doing that for a long time now, we take 4 supplements, and they are in this package. It's called the Ultimate Vitality Boost package. So they're like 4 legs of a table that keeps the table
plus magnesium. We have the umbrella up as well.
All right, Just think of a table with 4 legs. That's what I always say. That keeps the surface steady. So it contains bead flow to keep your bile flowing, and also it opens all the the blood vessels and all the tubes in your body. It's got nitric oxide. And Pete, you have to help me here.
Nitric oxide and taurine in bead flow open up the bile ducts, they open up the blood vessels, so your body can get rid of the waste properly, and that waste is what digests the fats that is the best fuel source you can give your body.
I guess we would never go without bead flow, would we, Pete?
No.
Right.
If I can get it for the rest of my life, I'll be taking it every day.
That's right. Yeah. Omnizyme, the omni means every enzyme, that means every zyme. Every enzyme available to us is in Omnizyme, so enzymes help to break down your food. So you are what your body is able to assimilate. You aren't what you eat, you are what your body can break down. So we need enzymes for that. And
plus it's got the enzyme to break down vegetables, which we don't produce in our pancreas. So if you want to get anything out of vegetables, have an enzyme mix that's got cellulase in to break them down.
Then we have immune restore that boosts your microbiome. So this is called like all the good bacteria, and that heals and seals your gut. So the worst thing that happens today, I guess, is everybody's microbiome is nearly destroyed, isn't it? That would be like a spraying Roundup on the grass. And so your microbiome or the gut is a huge area. If you were to iron out all the wrinkles and crinkles in your bowels, it's the size of a tennis court. So we assimilate our food through a surface area the size of a tennis court. But of course, most of us have little punctures in it and holes, and I mean, all the the workers, which is your good bacteria, are nearly wiped out from our lifestyle.
Plus, they are really our first brain, because more messages go from the gut, those good bacteria, up to the brain than 80%, rather than go from the brain to the gut. So,
true.
And scientists have actually isolated 400 different enzymes that those bacteria are producing for us, and enzymes are essential for every reaction in the body.
That's right, especially if you want to stay young, strong and able with your marbles intact, you do need enzymes. So the package also comes with iodine, right? So iodine is really important for every cell of your body, and it's all written in this free ebook that you can download from our website. So go ahead, and it's really packed with important information. Sorry, I can't do this opposite way, but anyway, it's got about 20 pages of really, really vitally important information that you can share. And then the best years are still ahead of you. That's what's good about what we're trying to tell you, because you know the middle years, when you're in your 30s and 40s, even the 20s are not easy. They are really difficult.
Plus, I say to people quite often that people say that we can live to about 120, 130, and lots of people say, oh, I wouldn't like to live that long. My answer is, why not if you're well?
Yeah.
If we keep ourselves well, why not live as long as we can?
So Pete and I, we always say you don't have to do strenuous exercise, throw the steering wheel around hugely. We can do it with little tweaks to your lifestyle, right? And also, of course, with amplifying your positive energy, that's already your own life force, and we can do that during a healing session. So come and check out what we do. The Purple House is open 3 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We also have a really, really lovely healthy eating cafe, which is all under the same roof. It's very popular as well. That's open from 9 till 5. We have a friendly team. As soon as you walk in, you can ask questions. And also our online shop is open, of course, 24/7, so you can check that out as well. And if you have any more questions, please email us, and we can answer your questions or talk to our friendly team on the reception desk. So I will post the article to the video below, and then hope that you have a really wonderful week, and do let us know what occupies you at night, what worries you, and then we can do a video on that. Thank you for being in our community. We really love and appreciate you, and come and check us out soon.
Okay,
Bye for now.